Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel for another video. Today is Wednesday and I thought I would do a little get ready with me. I haven't done one of those in a while because I was having problems with my eye and it's about as good as it's going to get, I think. So we're going to do a get ready with me. So if you want to see what I'm going to use for a palette and have a little chit chat with me while I get ready for my day, and then stay tuned because we're going to get right in it. First of all, if you're new, welcome, and if you're returning, welcome back. I appreciate you guys being here. All right, so let's get started. I haven't got any of my base on. I've got my moisturizers and my serums and moisturizers on, but that's all I've done so far. So we're going to do the eyes first, and I'm going to use for an eye primer. I've got some new ones, but I got them way over there. So we're just going to use what I have sitting on my desk, which is the Beauty Crop Stuck on You. We're just going to use that because that's what I have on my desk. So yeah, so how is everybody doing on this Wednesday? How is your day? How has your week been? And what is your weather like? You know, I always ask about the weather. Ours has been cooler. You know, we had all those storms and all that flooding. The flooding is around my area is gone down a lot. Still pretty bad in some of the other smaller towns around me. But the rain stopped on about mid-morning on Sunday, and it hasn't rained since. Sun's been shining, and it's been nice. Been really nice, actually. Cooler, but you know, that's to be expected because it always gets cooler the closer it gets to Easter. And then after Easter, it starts to get hot. All right, so we got that done. But yeah, so yeah, we'll just, yeah, it is what it is, right? All right, so I'm going to use and I don't think I've ever even used this before, the Nomad Ireland Wild Atlantic Way. I'm going to use this palette today because it does have greens in it, and I do have on a green shirt today, so I thought, why not? I got to go out to Walmart and do some errands, so I thought, why not? Let's just do this. It's just very pretty. That, what is that, velour, I guess you could say? Love that. So pretty. And she got a mirror, but it's got lots of greens in it, so I thought we would do this and just kind of do a green look. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. You set this down. My nose itches. What's new? My lighting is probably not the greatest. I should be sitting on my bed, but I got for the summer, my white comforter, and I don't really want to get anything on it, so we're going to deal with it. I need to put my ring light back here, but I haven't done that yet either, so we're just going to go with it like it is. What am I going to do first? Let's see. I think I'm going to start off with this Wild Atlantic Way, this right here. I'll start off with that one, and we're just going to kind of put that in the crease. I'm going to use this Lorella brush. Just going to kind of dab into that. Ooh. So yeah, we're just going to put that in the crease and transition. Kind of like that. Can you even see? Let me see if I can move you guys closer. There we go. All right. So yeah. So that looks pretty. I like that. So yeah, so I really haven't been doing a whole lot because we were stuck in the house because our road got washed out, and they've temporarily fixed it. When they'll permanently fix it, I don't know. You know, when you live in the country, yeah, kind of the way it is, right? All right, let's see. All right, let's go to the other side. But in my area, the flooding is pretty much gone. Now around me, there's flooding, quite a bit of flooding still. Our Arkansas River has, I think it crested yesterday or it's cresting today. So there will be even more flooding down those areas. So yeah. I know up around Newport, it's a lake. All of it, the whole entire thing of Newport looks like a lake. And that's bad. And then my son, though, where he goes fishing a lot, up the road a little ways, he said that is completely flooded. There's no parking. There's no boat dock. It's all flooded. And even the water is even up to the bridge. So, yeah. So, we still got a lot of flooding. We just got lucky in our little, where we live. Because we're up on high enough ground that we didn't flood. All right. So, that's pretty. I like that. I want to be able to blend, so let me find something to blend with. Let's see. Where are we? Where are we? I don't know. Wait a minute. There we go. So let's just do some blending now. But yeah, so that's that on that. But it's supposed to be really nice the rest of the week, and I think next week we're going to get, as the week goes on, it's going to get a little warmer, but not hot yet. Not hot. That's pretty. I like that. All right, now what I want to do is deepen out this outer corner area, and I'm going to go with this color here, Taint, T-A-I-N-T-E, this color. I'm going to try that one. Get a brush. Nope, not that one, not that one. Let's see. Maybe this one. Maybe this one. Well, that's really pigmented, so let's just see what happens. Just kind of tap, 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 because I do have crinkly eyes, and if I don't tap, 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 it's going to be patchy. Just kind of go in just a little bit like that, and then now I can take my blending brush and do a little blending. Kind of like that. And if you can see, you can tell it just kind of adds a little depth. Don't want a lot of green there. I mean, I don't want to do it, you know, too much, but it just kind of adds some depth to the eye. Opens it up a little bit. All right, let's do the other side. This one is the one that wants to always be difficult. And I never get them the same. Never gonna look the same. I don't know why, they just don't. But like I say, I always wear glasses, so nobody's gonna know the difference. That's what I think anyway. All right, let's see here. This is the first time I've put eyeshadow on in 3 weeks. Yeah, so let's just see what my eye does with it. Okay, all right. All right. Okay, let's kind of blend those, blend that. All right, now I'm going to do a shimmer, but I'm going to cut my crease first. So I'll be right back. So got that done. So I used my Makeup Revolution cut crease canvas to cut my crease with. And I'm going to drop everything now. Stay. All right, so I turned my overhead light on so that we have the light's a little bit better now. All right, now I want to use a shimmer. What do I want to use? either this one and then I've got this one. So I've got those two. Then we have this one. Ooh. And there's that one too. I think I'm going to go in with this one right here. I can't even say that word, but I'm going to go in with that one. And I'm going to get it all over me. I am going to use my finger like that. I'm going to look down in my mirror. I'm just going to put it right there. Just right there. Oh, that's pretty. Very pretty. And we're going to do some blending. Blend that into that darker one. That's pretty. All right, let's do the other side. So yeah, so while we're not flooded, there are still some areas flooded. And a lot of people's homes are flooded and they've probably lost their homes because we have not had this much rain at one time in close to 100 years. So yeah, or it's not 100. Yeah, close to 100 years. So yeah. So I hope those people had flood insurance, but I don't know. Well, that's pretty. That's pretty. All right, now I'm going to take this one, Savage Beauty, and I'm going to put that on the inner corner of the eye. I'm going to use a brush for that. I'm going to flat brush. Put that. That's all right. Let's try my finger. That's all right. Do this one. Okay, all right, so that is the main eye, right? Yeah, that's the main eye. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go offline. I'm going to clean up this eyes, clean it up, finish up the eye, finish up the base, then we're going to come back and talk about it. So hang tight. Hey, I am back, and this is my finished look. Let me know what you think down in the comments down below. Doesn't look too bad. My eyes are bothering me a little bit, but I don't know how long I'll be able to wear the eyeshadow, but it's on for right now. All right, so let's talk about what I did. I did a little cleanup, and I finished up the eyes, and that I did not use any eyeliners today because I don't know how long I'm going to be able to leave this on, but I did on my brow area, under the brow, I used this from ColourPop. I can't read it, but anyway, I use this, and it's a ColourPop. I just used it right up under the brow area. Use that. Then I took my ColourPop shadow sticks in Cold Girl Metallic, which is, whoops, it's a white shimmer. And I kind of put that in my waterline and a little bit in my inner corner for my highlight, inner corner highlight. Then I used my KVD full sleeve To Be mascara. I'll use that for my mascara today. For my eyebrows, I used my Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz in taupe. Use that a little sample I got. I think I got this in an Ipsy Glam bag, I think, a long time ago. Use that. And then I just use some of the NYX Control Freak Clear Eyebrow Gel to kind of hold them in place a little bit. See, my eyes are already itching. That's the only thing I don't like about spring is allergies. Pollen and allergies. Okay. Moving right along. So that's the eyes. I did not use any eyeliner today because I don't know how long I'm going to be able to leave my eyeshadow on. I don't want to, yeah. So I didn't. But now let's go to the base. So for my primer today, I used my Wet n Wild Impossible Primer. Use that. I love that primer. Use that. And then also put on some of the L'Oreal True Match Lumi Glotion and Fair. You put some of that on. I don't think I put enough of it on because it's really, Anyway, I use that. And then I put on the Purely's Ageless Glow Serum BB Cream in Fair. Put that on. And I use a teeny tiny powder, mostly in my T-zone. I used my Juvia's Place. I got this in a mystery box. This is I Am Magic Setting Powder in Sahara. It's just that, like that. It's just a little bit of that in the T-zone area, not much. Then for blush, I really didn't know what blush to use with green, so I don't know. I went ahead and got my Huda Milky Rose blush, which is not that dark. I bought this a couple years ago, but what I paid for it, I don't know. To me, it's just, I don't think it was worth what I paid for it. But I'll use it because I do have it. For a bronzer, I used the L'Oreal True Match Lumi Bronze It in Light for my bronzer. My lid is broken, so I'm not going to take it off, but I use that. For under my under eye area, I didn't use a concealer, but I did use a little bit of the e.l.f. Putty Color Correcting Eye Brightener. Used a little bit of that. A little bit. And let's see. For a highlighter, I used this from Sugar Drizzle On Top of the Mountain and Beneath the Stars highlighter palette. I'll be honest with you, I have not been real impressed with this palette. But anyway, I did use it today. I used it, oh Lord. Lightning Bugs is this one that I used. It's supposed to have it's got a green little tinge to it. But I'm not that fond of this highlighter palette, so I'm not sure how much longer I will be keeping it. Because I'll be honest with you, it's not my favorite. I thought I would like it, but I don't particularly like it. And then for my lips, I didn't really have a green lip gloss anymore, so I just used this more, I don't know what color, hold on. Excuse me, called Gloss Affair. Just used a little bit of that. Really doesn't give much of a color. It's just mostly, a clear gloss. Maybe a little pink, little purple, maybe. Anyway, this is it. This is my first attempt at makeup in 3 weeks. 3 weeks. I don't know. Yeah. All right. Let me know in the comments down below. What do you think? What do you think? It's not too bad. Not bad. Let's see if I can get you closer. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Don't forget to, my nose itches, give the video a thumbs up and share with your friends and subscribe if you haven't. I would love that. And yeah, that's all I have for this video. So until we meet in the next video, take care. Bye.